excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. The Pistons trailing. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Goes up to the stripe and he gets it back. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Leonard gets it to go. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Chicago.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And again, it's Tony Parker. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Ilyasova can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Jennings with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Spurs leading by 6. Parker kicks to Leonard. Screen by Duncan. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Parker. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Outside Jennings. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And here's Johnson outside. Count the bucket. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And checking out some numbers for Drummond. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 13 points per, 14 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
West is checked in for the Spurs. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. Jennings passes to Morris. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And Green gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Parker. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Leonard dishes to Freak. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Antonio?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And it's Freak missing.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
And Drummond throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Udrich comes in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And then for Detroit, John Lure, he's checked in for Drummond. Then McLemore comes in for Johnson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
We talked about David West and what makes him such a tough player to defend. Coach said, West is special because he's so skilled for a player of his size and strength. He can score inside and also spread the floor with his shooting. He can have a quiet night and still drop 20 and 10. So we've got to stay conscious of him at all times. Guys, we'll see how they do against him.
Thanks again, Doris. Jackson drives in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
And so he hits both. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Lure. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And Mills kicks to Freak. And there's the pass to West. Lays it up and banks it in. West has got his first basket of the night.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Shot by Roberts, no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Spurs shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Pistons trail by 8. Jackson kicks to Morris, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered on some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's the screen. Here's the floater. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Spurs leading by 6. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Freak. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up.
We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Brought to Freak Clark and his family. Some changes here for the Spurs. Freak's checked in for Duncan. And it's Green in for Mono Ginobili. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Freak, and it's Mills in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Pistons trail by 6. Morris a screen. Jennings passes to Morris. Johnson a wide open look. Another 3 for Detroit.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Aldridge kicks to Mills. Here's Cardona. Aldridge a screen. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Mills. Mills has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Meeks. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Jennings can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Cardona, and another basket for San Antonio.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
And there's the feed to Ilyasova. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Pistons have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. A different look now for San Antonio. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Udrich in for Kawhi Leonard. Good on the second free throw. Spurs leading by 6. Down low, here's Cardona. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
They double him with Freak. Ilyasova can't hit.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Pistons trail by 9. Johnson outside. This one for 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 14 points now in the game for Stanley Johnson. West a screen on Jennings. Mills with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. West. The shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Meeks. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ilyasova.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And that one's good. Freak.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Ball's knocked loose. Jennings against Green. Meeks dishes to Jennings. To the middle from 10 feet out. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Ilyasova's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Feeds to Freak. Here's Jennings. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Morris outside. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mills passes to Freak. And Freak throws it down hard.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Jennings kicks to Johnson. Meeks dishes to Ilyasova. Inside. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He Didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Parker's checked in for San Antonio. John Lure, he's checked in for Detroit. Reggie Jackson comes in for Meeks. Here's Jennings, finished off the break. Jennings has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that one's good. Freak.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Lure can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the first half. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the Spurs with some changes. Freaks checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Udrich in for Tony Parker. And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Ben McLemore. Jackson is out there with Brian Roberts. Then it's John Lure. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. He was all alone on that one. Lure's got 6. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
The Spurs making a switch here. West is checked in. Outside, Green. Now Udrich. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good.
Got a little flair and style from West on that one.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Jackson drives in to the right side. Now here's McLemore outside.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jackson kicks to McLemore. They double him with Freak. Dishes it to McLemore. He feeds it to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Lure. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk. Clark, third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Jackson with it. Leonard picks him up. Jackson drives in. And the wide open shot from Morris. His 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Udrich. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jackson comes over with the double. That's good. They set the pick. Pass to Lure. No luck. Nice D from Freak.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jackson passes to Roberts. Back to Jackson. Morris dishes to McLemore. Morris a screen. It's Jackson with the drive. Detroit, no good that time either.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And Roberts kicks to Morris. Takes a shot at the elbow. Off the left rim and out. San Antonio leading. Now Udrich. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Count the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And, well, Detroit shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And stolen by Freak. They're running. That's good for Mudryk on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 4 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in, and Leonard has it in the corner. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
There's a good screen. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson passes to Luke. Nice ball movement by Detroit. A nice shot by Roberts.
For 3.
Spurs leading by 4. Parker kicks to Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better. You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with...
Here we go, San Antonio.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. 6 checked in for Tim Duncan. And then for Detroit, John Lure, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Morris comes in for Johnson. And it's Jackson in for Jody Meeks. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Freak is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Passes it to Drummond. No good with the layup.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Out to Parker. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Aldridge can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
They double in with Freak, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here's Jennings. Inside. Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Checking out the game Andre Drummond is having. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. And
good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Drummond with a screen on Parker. And here's Jennings outside. And another 3 for Detroit.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half. Stolen by Jackson.
And here they go. Here's Drummond. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. A different look here for Detroit. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lure. Johnson comes in for Morris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Brandon Jennings. Johnson over to help. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Parker. 39 points for Freak.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
No one near him. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Finished off the break. Johnson's got 19 points.
We got a ball game now, fellas. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major moment.
We got to be more physical on defense.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
And make your presence felt.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. Ginobili the pass to Freak. Leonard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Johnson.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Parker against Jackson. Parker kicks to Freak.
Stick it to us.
Outside Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Aldridge's screen. Pass to Ginobili. Leonard dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Kawhi Leonard again. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. To the wing on the left. Aldridge wide open. He fires. Open jump shot off the mark. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And stolen by Freak. He dishes it to Parker. Count it from 12.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Here's Ilyasova. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. There's 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Leonard, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
They've had difficulties the way Leonard has been playing. 11 rebounds. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. West is checked in for Aldridge. Rudrick comes in for Manu Ginobili. That's Mills in for Tony Parker. Detroit also making some changes. John Lure, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. McLemore has come in for Meeks. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
We got time. Rush up, get the best look.
Here's Roberts. McLemore, the pass to Johnson. Roberts off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Mills. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a...
Boys, what a play. Hey, the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
Next.
Why couldn't their defense find a way to stop you tonight?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask them that. I just took what they gave me and was fortunate enough to get some buckets. So no complaints here.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
Look, last year went by in a flash, so I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now with this team right here. Vic's gone, and sometimes I still can't believe it. But he's in a better place. And that has nothing to do with my play this season. None. So from now on, let's not bring up my past, and let's keep these things to basketball only, all right? I'm ready to take the next step this season, and that's all you need to know. Thank you.